Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to share with you guys one of my favorite beauty tools, and that is a Konjac sponge. This is a brand new one. I got it at Five Below. I honestly don't remember if it was $4 or $5, but definitely not more than $5. And this is one of these miracle beauty tools. This is the old one that I have. And before I open this one, I wanted to show you what this one looks like so you can compare them together. But this one, what happens is it dries out, and I'm gonna knock it. I have a little bowl of water here to soak it in, but as you can hear, it's completely dried out. It's like a little bit of a rock. Let me open up the new one and show you what it looks like to start with. This one's nice and fresh. It's in a sealed package, so it has that moisture in it still. Okay, so just so that you can see the difference between the two of these. This has to be rinsed off before I use it, but just so that you can see the difference before I re-soak and rehydrate this one. I'm just gonna put it in my bowl of water here. It's gonna float pretty much on the top, but it'll start absorbing the water and re-expanding. The Konjac sponge is a sponge that's made from the root of a Konjac plant, which is found widely throughout Asia. And when they harvest the plant, they dry the root out and it makes a sponge. In the drying process, it's mixed with calcium hydroxide that then turns it into an alkaline-based sponge, which also makes it a perfectly pH balanced product, which prevents from any kind of breakouts or inflammation. Some sponges have different colors, so this one happens to be gray because there's added charcoal to it. You'll find red ones that have clay in it, or green that has some algae, or green kaolin clays in it. Really, the added charcoal or clays doesn't really do anything to the sponge. That's really just kind of a gimmick. But the sponge itself is amazing, and it's loaded naturally with high healing properties such as vitamins A, B, C, D, and E. And that mixed with its texture makes it a really amazing exfoliating tool that helps prevent breakouts, that helps get rid of dead skin cells, prevents the block up of bacteria in your skin, and it just does this amazing job of deep cleaning your skin. Your skin is left soft, clean, glowing, and best of all, this little guy is biodegradable. You can even plant this in your garden and get some aeration in your roots of your plants. It is a great little tool. So my old one has been soaking in this bowl here, and I'm gonna lift it up so you can see exactly how it looks. And you can see just how much water is soaking up into this thing. It absorbs so much water. Ooh, it's spraying everywhere. So this here is the old one. This is the new one. As you can see, the old one has shrunk down a little bit in size. Not much, but it's more wrinkly. It's getting kind of broken down. It doesn't have as much of a soft feeling to it. It's just not as healthy looking as far as a sponge can be. I've been using this one for about 2 months. I change them regularly. They're not expensive. They're easy for me to get. Again, I get this at my Five Below store. They can be found all over the place, online, Amazon, tons and tons of places. So the way that you have to use it is before using it, you want to rinse it out. But here's the key. When you're first loading it up with water, and then when you're rinsing it off, I'm going to explain it with the dried out, the old one that I'm getting rid of. You don't ever want to wring it out. So let me hold it over my bowl. You just want to give it just light little pulsing squeezes to squeeze out any excess or activate any foaminess that you want. You don't ever want to do this. You don't want to squeeze it hard because that's going to break up the sponge's fibers and it's going to destroy it, and you'll run out of it right away. It's not going to be any good. It does have this little handy dandy little drying stringy there. You can just hang it over something. I keep mine hanging in the shower and it works just fine. You can use this without any soap. You use it in moving it in circular motions across your face. If you want to put on a little soap, you can, but the way I normally do it is I just kind of moisten my face with some water, rub this over. Sometimes I'll put a little soap on it, but I'm going to show you exactly how right now. And I'll show you just how good of a clean you're going to get. Just so you have an idea of how well this works, I have MAC pigments on my eyes, and for my foundation, I'm wearing L'Oreal's Infallible Pro Matte. So these are all long-wearing makeups. And I'm going to show you just how well this removes it with no soap even. So let me just throw my hair up. I'm going to try and just do half my face and see how well I can do that without making a huge mess here. But I'm just going to take a little bit of this warm water and just kind of moisten my face to get my makeup softened up a bit. For some reason, watching my mascara run down my face is just so satisfying to me. I don't know why. It just is. All right. So I've just moistened myself up a little bit, soften the skin a bit, soften the makeup with a little bit of water, and I'm going to take my Konjac sponge and just start cleaning. This is gentle enough that I can even use it around my eye makeup. And again, I'm using this to start with, no soap at all. Rinse it off a little bit, gently like pulsing, squeezing out the excess water. It's really nicely around any contours around your eyes, the crease of your nose. Because it's so spongy and squishy, it really gets into those little nooks and crannies really well. I'm just gonna take a little bit of soap. This is just a sample I got of the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Foaming Gel Cleanser. I put a little bit of soap on it, just a little bit, don't need much, and kind of smush it in there and give it a little bit of pulsing to make a lather. And wash. I'm gonna rinse off the sponge now and then just wipe away anything that's left on here because I don't want to get soap in my eye. Clean, ready to be cleaned. So that is the amazing power of a Konjac sponge. If you haven't tried one out, I highly recommend them. My skin always feels so soft and fresh and glowing afterwards. It is probably one of the easiest ways to get some quick exfoliation in if you're running out of time. This is such a great option. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. You know you'll definitely hear back from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a big thumbs up, share, subscribe, check me out on Instagram, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.